Yo, this is
The Status Report.
Come and get it from the source.
Yeah! Huh? I'm kind of hyped. I'm kind of hyped.
I'm hyped for you.
I'm hyped. I ain't gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna let the remind me shit go. You know what I mean? That Patrice Russian. That's your vibe right there. You snap your fingers at that.
Stiff as fuck.
I can't stand y'all motherfuckers. God damn.
The question we want to know, is that a weave though?
It's not.
Is that a lace front?
It's a lace front, bro.
It is?
I can tell.
It's a lace
I see the makeup on the edge.
What you know about that?
Dog, I used to hate fucking with girls with weave. Let me turn this Patrice shit off.
Let me turn this shit off.
But I used to fucking hate messing with girls with weave. That shit used to get all over my floor and shit.
The weave.
The weave be everywhere. This one girl, I told her she couldn't sleep in she couldn't be in my bedroom or anywhere anymore.
That's a bad weave,
she was
though,
shedding.
bro.
I was like, she got to just be in the basement. I made her sleep in the basement of my house.
Okay, R. Kelly.
No, not like that.
No, I'm not.
I let her pee in the toilet.
It sounded a little bit sketchy.
That motherfucker had motherfuckers shitting in buckets. I ain't go there. I just said you can't if you gonna take the weave out, we can work. But you gonna be rocking all that shit.
Was it a nice basement?
It was my house. Of course, it was a nice basement. But I'm just saying, who wants to wake up with fucking somebody else's hair between their legs and shit because she been shedding all goddamn night? I'm just saying. That you don't know about that. You ain't had no relationship with a woman with a weave. You understand what I'm saying?
So I get it now. It's clicking now.
I sleep in my birthday suit. I got my birthday out. Balls to the wall. To the window. To the wall. I let them balls hang. You dig?
Oh
Anyway, I didn't even introduce. Anyway, I thought Christina was like one of them fake mixed girls. Well, first of all, before I can get to that. This is Christina right here. How you doing? Welcome everybody to the Status Report. Christina. I'm Stat. You know what I'm saying? I'm Stat, whatever you want to call me, whatever. Boo. I'm Stat. We're live here. I call this the Black House. The
Black House. The Black House.
Because everything's black in here except
for me.
Except Phil and half of Christina. And one of the guys and his young lady that's with him on behind the camera. But everything else is black. Anyway,
I don't get an introduction though, so you.
Oh no, but I got you. You're not black. But anyway, so Christina's right here.
Yes, I'm here.
From representing VA all the way out here in LA.
Building.
We live in LA, by the way. Shout out to Los Angeles.
Shout out to VA.
We love LA.
We do love LA.
But yeah, Christina Dina. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for Christina. Give it up for her. Oh, well, Rock is on. Rock on his bullshit right now.
That shit was like 30 seconds late.
Yeah, definitely.
Get it together, Rock.
We also have my guy, the Vanilla Gorilla, young Phil Berg. He got the ice out tonight.
Oh my God. let me tuck my chain before. No, hold on a second. Let me tuck my chain before I get robbed.
No, I'll be the one to do it.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Oh my goodness gracious! And then last podcast, she came too fucking early and started cooking. But now now we on point because we shooting at night. We got the wonderful, the incredible Chef Zern. Plant bass in your face. Plant bass in your face. Come get a taste. You know what I mean? What you making tonight, Zane? Talk to us. We ghetto because we ain't gonna. You want to speak in the mic? Hold on, let's put the mic over here. Tell us what you making, girl.
So I'm making vegan lasagna, and I'm making some garlic knots, and I got a secret little sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie. Hold on,
I'm ready for it.
Hold on, that's what else you making, Zane. Talk about it. Don't do that. You know I like to eat now. Go ahead.
I'm also making a mixed vegetable pasta.
Mixed vegetable pasta, okay.
And I'm making some Asian noodles too.
Yeah, she's making them garlic noodles. Now, if you familiar, you had them garlic noodles before at Crustaceans? You been to Crustaceans? Crustaceans is it's a restaurant that if you meet let's say you meet an Instagram girl or whatever, and you trying to hit on the first night, you take it to the Crustaceans, let her get them garlic noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Garlic noodles.
Get the crab out the shell. Now I don't eat that no more because I'm plant-based in your face. You know what I'm saying? Come get a taste. You know what I mean? Feel the bass. Black is my race. Don't hate, don't violate. Anyway, but yeah. Bars. Niggas still rapping. But yeah, but I'm saying it's a place that you would go to and you take her there. You let her get that. It's about $100 a plate. You know what I mean? That crab out the shell. and they got them garlic noodles. So now that I am plant-based, I pretty much have her emulating all the dishes that I fucked with when I was like eating the other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Vegan versions.
Exactly, because she got that skill set where she can make it taste good. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of that was my problem initially when I started trying to do the plant-based thing. Like the food just tastes so disgusting. You know what I'm saying? She's
good though.
Well, the crazy part is that she's only been doing it. She just told me that she's only been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah.
So before that, she was cooking regular shit.
Yeah, but she's I think she's one of the best cooks that I had her make collard greens. Them shits was busting. I mean, I'm talking about at the bus stop busting. You know what I'm saying?
So what was your, like if you would use either turkey, like turkey necks or some pork or something, like what do you use to make that taste halfway decent? Like what do you add to it?
I have like this sausage that I use. It's like an apple sage vegan sausage, but it has like no soy in it. So it's like based from like grains. It's really good. It kind of gives that flavor, but you kind of start it out and you stew it with it and then you remove it. So you don't have to like taste the vegan meat. It's just like the flavor of it.
Gotcha.
And we don't give a damn if y'all could barely hear her, because we can hear her. And I'm sure Rock got a problem with that, because he treating this shit like the last episode of The Sopranos.
Except when it comes to the applause.
Yeah, exactly. Every time he
get him, Rocco.
Listening to the status report.
Oh, now is he popping a willy back there? That's what he does.
That's exactly what that was.
Oh my God!
This
but yeah,
lasagna looks so good.
It's about to be fire. And yes, guys, we will be eating on here. So we gonna be smacking and all that shit because we keeping it thorough. You know what I mean? That's that type of podcast we doing. We ain't doing none of that like, trying to be all, as you say, cute. I don't think men can be cute. Like when girls call me cute, I have a problem with that.
Who call you cute?
Wait, I was about to say, somebody's called you cute?
No,
was it your mother?
A girl has said that to me, and I'm just like, I think only babies and women and little girls can be cute.
Men can be cute.
I think girls can be cute. They can call each other that, but I think men can't be cute. Gay men can call each other that. I happen to not be that, so I would prefer not to be called cute. Is that being disrespectful to homosexuals? I gotta have some gay. You know what? We gotta have some gay dudes on here.
I could bring somebody.
Yeah, we should talk, just because I want to know what's like cool and what's not. You know what I'm saying?
Like to go down the guide, like the gay.
I need to know the gay
101.
guidelines, especially now I got a podcast. Like, what can I say? I don't want the homosexual community coming after me.
Right.
Like even with like girls that's like lesbian chicks, I don't know how to embrace them when you see them. I don't know. Like, do you dap them up? Or do you go for the sideways hug? The boyish ones.
Stud.
Yeah, like, cause it's like, do I come in for the and then when I dap them up, their hands so dainty, it just feel weird.
I think you just dap.
You dap them up?
Ask Kodak.
Or hug.
Kodak who?
Black.
I don't know.
Why?
Because of he had an issue with Young Ma.
Well, because he wanted to hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, she still got a pussy.
I'm sorry. I didn't agree with it. Like, it's okay that he said he wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, I don't like he can want to fuck who he want to fuck.
I guess people think that you shouldn't say it. I don't know what that's about.
So if a girl come out and say she want to suck Frank Ocean dick, is she wrong? Cause he gay.
Yeah, I thought the argument was kind of weird.
Yeah, he gay.
The argument is weird. I mean, I don't agree with
he
that.
He came out the closet. What I'm saying? I'm just saying, is that wrong if she says she want to do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't people say what the fuck they want to say?
That's my point. They should be able to say what they want to say.
But he's been taking PRLs like left and right.
So it just makes it.
I love Kodak Black.
Yeah, me too.
Give a fuck.
You like controversy?
No, this is what it is.
No, but he also talks about only wanting to date light skinned chicks, and he took a major L for that.
Oh, he black as fuck for it. He just as black as I am. We black enough for all the black folk. We black as fuck. We can date. You can date who the fuck you want to date, and you can say that you want to date whoever you want.
That's actually an interesting question. When why should your dating preference be anybody else's business?
Should we not talk about it?
But if I publicly say that I like a certain type of woman, why do you even give a fuck about what I like?
I think what it is people have a sensitivity about what you like rather than acknowledging that that's just your preference.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So who gives a fuck? And why do we let other people's decisions on what they like affect us and get us to a point to where we want to like have an uproar about it? How dare you say that? You don't want to. Yo, he black as hell.
He also never said that darker girls are ugly or anything like that. So he wasn't taking.
Now I can't see if he said that, but he didn't.
He didn't.
What did he say? I only date light skinned women.
Yep.
I mean, listen, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm
There's
gonna
a
keep
lot
it
of
a
guys
bean.
who say that, and there's a lot of guys who say they
I
want
like
women to
lighter
date
skinned women.
dark women.
I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, the number of ugly light skinned girls have risen. It's some ugly light skin jumping off in the.
Why are you
in the
looking at
2019.
Christina though? Like,
Damn,
damn,
that's fucked up. Christina.
No, but he gave you some solid eye contact.
No, I was looking at her because I'm talking to her because she represents
One
the
thing
women.
about it, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think you ugly.
It's all good.
Yeah, I definitely don't
I
think you're
definitely
ugly.
don't think you're
I think
ugly.
your eyebrows is them shits is coming to get me. She like look first episode. She's like, oh, they won't catch me tonight. Nigga. I'm coming with the brows on their bitch ass. She done brought them out.
Men are so fucking stupid because you're not even talking about my eyebrows.
Wait, what is that called?
You're talking about my
your
eyelashes.
lashes.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what the fuck it is.
Well, there goes. He's not. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I just know them shits is coming to get me. Coming at y'all. Hello.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna catch me
Is it
slipping
me?
tonight.
Let me find my hello song.
Oh, here
Them
we
motherfuckers
go
is
with this
definitely.
shit.
Them motherfuckers is definitely
No,
saying
hey, Stat.
how
I'm seeing
you
Stat.
doing, nigga.
Stat, I'm seeing him from the side. That's a solid half-inch to 3/4 of an inch.
Is that
No,
Serious
it's
length.
definitely. Oh,
This your theme song for your eyebrows.
goddamn phone.
Let it run.
No.
What are
not
you
listening to that.
doing?
What I do right now? He's
Why?
saying my phone.
Why you so damn sensitive?
I'm not.
Don't be so sensitive. You ruined
This
the
ain't a-
production value of the show.
You just
Get him out
destroyed the
there.
moment.
No, she ain't destroy shit because we get old enough to bring that back. Okay? And because she did that, I gotta go to a smash
Fuck
hello song.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
And you.
Yeah,
Why
we-
me?
Because you started it.
Finger in the face. That was mean. Sheesh.
You rude.
You're listening to the status
Zoom in.
report.
Hello. Hello.
That's it was that lashes?
Lashes. It's not
Them
brown.
motherfuckers saying hello.
She just gave you the blink blink.
I'm trying. Fuck you, Stan. Where Rock at? Tell us next subject.
Anyway, I'm not. But like I said,
Motherfucker.
it really wasn't a subject. But I think people should be able to date who they want.
They do.
And do what they want and say what the fuck they want to say, without actually being like crucified as if we back into the fucking 1800s. I mean, like, good.
Well, especially if you're not demeaning somebody else, right? I mean, that's kind of the gold standard, is that you don't make somebody else feel bad, and that's not what he did.
Yeah, he just said what he wanted to say. And then also, when you're offended by somebody that you think is not, a lot of people don't go to him for intelligent takes, right?
That's a good point.
So why would you be offended by somebody that does not provide intelligent commentary?
Yeah, by a mouth breather.
Exactly. You don't. That's not what. You know, I fuck with T.I. That's my dog. I think he's not my dog, like we best friends, but I think, you know, he's done a lot for the community. But you know, when the shit came out, when he said something about Nipsey and Laura London and all that, I mean, the fact that people even acknowledge that, they shouldn't even acknowledge what he had to say. And I like Nip. To me, you know, I love Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Not to get all serious and shit, but I love Nip. But you just don't acknowledge certain shit. You let that shit go. You know, Game got offended by it, and I understand that because we love Nip just as much. But you don't even acknowledge those statements. You let a motherfucker say what he want to say, and he got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? He got to deal with the consequences of what he say, because the universe, right? I feel like it don't allow you to, you know, to get away with the bullshit anyway.
That's
so
a fact.
it's not for us to sit here and try to be
Judge, jury, and
executioner.
executioner. Yeah.
That's not what we do.
Right.
You just say, oh, word, okay, keep it moving. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
gotten a lot better with that. Because you can't go after and try to defend every little thing, every little opinion. Sometimes you just gotta let your opinions just be.
You gotta pick your battles.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but anyway, we that's not what we can't talk about. We just
Right.
flowing. Like, we really don't have no. If you looking for a format and all that shit, we ain't got this.
You in the
This
wrong
shit.
place.
This shit here is just about life. You know what I'm saying? It's about my experiences, these guys' experiences, great fucking plant-based food. You know, we doing what the fuck we want to do. It's not like you want some standard, regular, run-of-the-mill shit. Take your ass to CNN or one of them other motherfuckers. We doing what we want to do, how we want to do it.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little skeptical with the plant-based food, but I haven't been able to take my eyes off the lasagna.
I know. I keep looking.
She over there doing her damn thing.
She really is.
She got the scoop. See, when you got the scoop like that, you serious at what you got going on. It's a real thing. You know what I mean? You know, Chef Zane live Texas in the motherfucking.
What's the white sauce?
Bechamel.
Yeah, she from Houston.
It's
Houston
like a
in the
bechamel,
motherfucker.
or what is that?
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
Is
vegan
it?
bechamel.
Okay.
Okay.
Shut your
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but anyway, I want to talk about how you guys, because Phil and I are obviously recently divorced, and then Christina, you're not in a relationship. You've never been married or whatever. I want to know like how dating has changed from like to now, then from like maybe like 10, 15 years ago, maybe. For each one of you guys, like how has dating changed?
Bro, it's almost like I was fresh out of prison or something, because when last time I was officially dating was like literally in the late 90s, early 2000s. So internet, online dating apps, all that shit wasn't a thing. And so now all of a sudden here I am like 15, 20 years later, newly divorced, and it's like a whole different ball game now.
I just remember it was like corny to meet somebody online.
Yeah.
Like that shit was lame as hell. Like,
Is it still?
Or
Is
it was
it,
like a secret.
yeah, and then even like now, like it's just I don't know.
is it corny now still to you?
Yeah, it fit maybe because I'm older than like I'm not a part of the generation. I just feel weird like sliding in the DM. Like
I will
what's
tell you
what's
one
up?
thing though, like DMs aside, the fact that you can basically do high volume screening and look for the characteristics that you're after, and sort of eliminate the pockets of the population that would be a bad fit. I mean, it's efficient. I don't know if it's like spontaneous
but the issue is, as we discussed last time, most people are posting highlights, so you're not really getting a good like judge of who somebody is by looking at their socials. You know
It's
what
like
I'm saying?
a job interview. You ain't telling the fucking truth. Like
But
people not telling the truth from that. It's like you said, it's the highlight. You're just showing the good parts of it. Nobody's on a dating app saying, "Yeah, I'm a
It's definitely
cheater.
curated. Yeah.
I don't take care of my kids. I only get paid $20,000 a year." You know what I mean? Like nobody's saying that.
That's true, but it definitely gives you a better insight than if you were kind of just meeting somebody randomly and had no context whatsoever.
Can I give my opinion on this if I've never done a dating like app or something?
You can say whatever you fucking want.
No, I'm
Give
just
your
saying,
opinion,
like,
period.
I don't agree with the whole dating app thing. I don't think it's.
So you've never met a man and dated him based on the internet?
Because like Facebook would count, right? Like if you come across someone,
I was gonna ask. That's what I was gonna specify.
still counts.
You got a little Facebook, bro?
No.
You got a little bro on Facebook? Who they be hitting you up? What they be talking about? Y'all fucking.
No, this is not. No,
Got your little
I haven't met
Facebook, boo.
anybody on Facebook. Have you met somebody on like Facebook and
Yeah.
actually like
Boy,
dated
is
them?
the Facebook Don.
Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt.
Listen, anybody wears that type of blue shirt, you know he on the. That's Facebook blue right there. That's Facebook / Nipsey blue.
There we go.
Nah.
So did you meet somebody and you like really dated them, like
Yeah, I
hardcore
have.
dated them?
I have.
How long did it last?
It was like a significant, like a relationship of significance.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a real thing.
Have you told somebody you met online you love them?
Yeah, I have.
Damn. Like, hey, yo, man. I've discussed this on my Instagram, but it's kind of like off the subject, but I just want to throw it in there. It's a thing called PostNut Clarity, okay?
Wait, what?
It's called PNC,
Okay.
PostNut Clarity, okay? Okay, ladies, are you listening to me
Let's
right
listen.
here? There are times when us men are inside of the box, you know, like Phil just said, he told somebody he loved them. When we hitting it, you know, especially if we got that thing off, which we ain't got that rubber on, there's a feeling of electricity that goes over
This
our
is
body.
irresponsible podcasting.
Listen,
Strap up.
there's an electricity that go all over our body, and something about our brains don't connect, and we start spewing and saying all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have a family. I love you. I need you to be my everything. I need you to be my all. You are my all. You are my all. You're my everything. I love everything about you.
Do you think women are doing this?
No, men do this.
Only
men
men.
do that.
Men
But
do this.
Let me ask you a
Women do
question. So how long what was the acronym again?
PostNut Clarity.
Yeah, how long does that
PNC?
clarity? How long does that PNC last?
The moment you done with the shimmy, you know, and you like looking
No
around.
more family. No more all. No
You-
more love.
Yeah,
No more
man.
none of that shit.
Yeah, you start thinking about the
It
excuse
lasted
on how to
every
get
bit
out
of 2
of it.
minutes.
I remember this time.
Damn, she just called. Well,
No, I was just saying, period. Stop trying to.
Oh no, he trying to insinuate the two.
Yeah.
I don't even.
you
know.
said it.
Sometimes you just can't acknowledge the bullshit.
Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, off the subject, but like, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. That first one, you know, I can hold that thing out. But once that first one come, I'm not coming back. Ain't no part twos with me. I'm going to sleep. And so you better get what you getting. We gonna hold it out. I can hold it now, but don't let it go. If the horses leave the start gate, you understand?
So you can hold what?
I can hold it not.
Oh,
Okay. But once I bust, ain't no coming back.
There's no round twos. What he said.
Oh no, I think, and that, you know, that's just how I've been conditioned.
Just period. Ever. Never.
He's a 44-year-old man.
I'm not 44. What's wrong with
He's
you?
not 44.
What are you doing at? This guy's fucking crazy.
He's coming for
Fuck
everybody.
You. But anyway, I was saying, after you bust a nut, back to subject. I know we all over the place. Men, all the things that we said prior to it,
we regret them instantly.
we definitely regret them. But the women, they don't forget that you said those things. So that marriage, oh no, you tell me.
No, there's an inventory of shit that you say, right?
I don't agree with that.
I messed with a girl.
Depends on what her intentions are. If her intentions are to be with you and she likes you and she's feeling you and she's like holding on to your every word, then yeah, she's gonna keep an inventory of all the shit you said. She's gonna internalize it. But then there's somebody you might have sex with that's like, she might be agreeing with the shit, knowing in the back of her mind, she like, yeah, all right, nigga.
I messed with a girl that only asked me for shit when I was about to nut.
Smart girl.
Genius.
Wait, so but is this
She was a genius.
is this PNC phenomenon happening like on one night stands?
No, I just think in general.
Just general.
This is just a general thing with men that's never been explained to a woman. You know, I didn't come up with it. Some dude online said it, and I was like, damn, this shit is so true. I think women don't know this about men, that when we are in that moment, we have no control over our emotions, no control over what we're saying, no control of what it feels like love in there.
I'm not paying
But
no
I
attention to
gotta
that.
tell you
Unless
that-
I'm in love with the person, I'm not paying attention to, I'm not taking none of that to heart.
Really? So you big enough to know that's some bullshit.
Yeah, nobody's, because I might not even fuck around and answer. Oh, you want to have a baby? Whatever. Nigga, no. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Shouldn't it be called pre-nut clarity though? Because
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So PostNut Clarity.
So,
Hey yo, and I want y'all to know something, because this is the second podcast that Phil is on his phone.
I don't know what
He's got a
doing
real
over there.
job. You know what I'm saying? So
that's literally what I was doing.
I'm gonna give him that, because he's got like a real job.
No, but actually, like while we were taping or whatever, I wasn't on the phone. 'Cause
The last time you would definitely,
well, yeah, for sure, but we talked about it.
but I'm saying you would on your phone.
Yeah, no, I
last
understand.
time. I'm letting the world know that you have a real job. Like, it's 9-something at night right now. He's got to go to work in the morning.
No, it's not even that though. Like, you know, one of my most important partners is in Germany, so they're all waking up right now.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Well, how you say hello in Germany? You were speaking German. Feels.
It's actually hello, so it's not any different.
Yeah, feels bilingual. I remember going to Germany during my, illustrious weak ass rap career, and I did some shows over there. I've never seen that many white people without seeing black people, and they actually call it like black music. Like when
That's
it's
what they
at the
call it?
club, like hip hop.
Schwarze Musik, yeah.
Yeah, they say,
Swazi.
Schwarze.
and the only black people was that lived on the base.
No, that's actually. I mean, there are.
I didn't see a lot of black people there.
It's definitely not a lot, but they're more than when I was a kid.
Yeah, I didn't. It was pretty much no black people there.
None.
So, but anyway, yeah. They had schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
which is a long ass. It's like a sausage.
No, a schnitzel's like a breaded pork cutlet. It's like a fried pork cutlet.
Correct me. Okay, so it's a cutlet.
Yeah.
The food was awful.
It's flattened. Really? I thought you would like it being from the South because it's all fried and heavy and greasy. And
That shit was disgusting. I fucking hated it. I was miserable. But
I'm not a fan. So
every time I am international, they do fast food really good.
well, because the ingredients are fresher typically. Like
Exactly.
McDonald's and even the beef at McDonald's is like real beef.
Yeah, it's they really like. It's not like over here. This shit tastes like ass.
Bro, I remember I was I was playing basketball in China, and my hotel was like over. It was like kind of like a high rise, and I looked down on the roof of the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they had chickens running around the rooftop. So they were actually it was like fresh.
Where was this?
China in Beijing.
China. Wow.
In Beijing.
I just had a guy hang a TV. He was talking about he was Vietnamese. And he was saying
Wait,
that
what was he?
Vietnamese.
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 Is that it? How you say it?
Vietnamese.
Why you gotta do all that? You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Vietnamese. What the fuck we talk about? Be on your knees.
Vietnamese.
Be on your knees, bitch. Be on your knees. Be on your knees and take these in your mouth. In the South, in the house. Take the paper out, no doubt.
Bro, that is classic though. Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Vietnamese.
Dog, listen. I've been living in LA now, I would say. Maybe 2009 was the official, like, I live here, like, maybe. And people, when I go back to Atlanta, I don't even call it home anymore, but when I go back to Atlanta, because my 13-year-old's there, people tell me that I sound like I'm from the West Coast, but then I talk to people here, they say I sound like I'm from the South. But certain words, you just can never take how we, like, McDonald's, that's how we say McDonald's.
McDonald's.
What y'all say,
McDonald's.
Like, we say, I say wrestling.
Wrestling.
But I was told it's wrestling or what?
Wrestling.
You say
I don't
wrestling?
know how I say. I don't say it at all.
But
so
you
I
from Virginia, it's a different thing.
Wrestling.
What you say?
don't- wrestling. That's what I say.
You say wrestling? I say wrestling. I say McDonald's, and I say Vietnamese. Be on your knees.
Are we live right now?
How do you say?
Yeah, we live.
Okay.
Say McDonald's.
McDonald's.
No, seriously.
I just say McDonald's.
Your eyes really that color?
But, no, these are contacts, Stanley, and I'm wearing them for you.
No,
all
for
right?
real, seriously.
Fuck yeah, my eyes are blue. Would you?
That shit is crazy. You look like an animal.
It's crazy with the blue shirt too.
Yeah, it's like matching. This shit spooking me the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. I never
fucked up.
I don't know if it's. I've been knowing you for so long. I've never looked at your eyes.
You've never gazed in my eyes.
Never before,
Until
but the fact
today.
that because I'm sitting right across from this motherfucker,
like-
and he taller than me, like 6'6", 6'7". I never been like,
he?
is he? Yeah, he's 6'7".
I'm sensing a little bit of height jealousy and animosity from my 5'4.5" neighbor over here.
First of all, I'm 5'7.5".
You want to be tall?
I'm 5'7.5". That's all I'm saying.
You want to be
Okay,
tall?
so honestly, like if we have a measuring tape in here, like I'm really ready.
5'7.5".
Would you date a dude shorter than you?
I mean, it is what it is.
What
I
the
wouldn't
fuck does
want
that
to.
mean?
No, but imagine. No, but,
I wouldn't want to date anybody shorter than me.
No, but
They
ima-
have to
ima-
be taller than you.
They don't have to be, but I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't like.
See,
be happy.
most girls say like they want to be able to wear heels and still be like.
Still,
you know,
yeah, taller is better.
Why?
Because it's just like when you wear heels, you go out. It's like your nigga's littler than you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when I've dated a girl taller than me. Have I?
How
ever-
tall?
Oh, I would do it for sure.
I'm 6 feet. You would date a girl taller than you?
All day.
Why?
That's
You're
even-
6'7".
No, because I'm thinking about NBA babies, bro.
See, oh Jesus Christ, what in the hell is
And
going
baby,
on?
you tall for nothing.
Phil, NBA babies?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
gene pool.
Are you breeding shit over here? This guy's like a fuck. You got a kennel?
I'm a breeder.
You a breeder? You breeding children? You
Got a
motherfucker?
kennel.
This guy's like a dog. Come bring her in. What's she 6'8"? Bring that bitch in here. We going to work. Bring her in.
Oh my God.
Bring it. No matter what her face look like. It's some
6'3"?
ugly ass.
No, the fuck away.
I've had the privilege to see. I'm not even gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna say it. It's some ugly ass NBA mamas, man. Like
We don't have to specify.
I ain't specifying, but some of these motherfuckers, the big ones, you know what the fuck you is. Them big tall motherfuckers.
Your mama is ugly.
Your mama is ugly.
Your
And I'm
mama
gonna keep it
not
a
cute.
bean. My mama ain't the cutest either. I want my mama not to be cute because growing up when your mama is sexy is some bullshit. You know it ain't cool. Imagine if is your mom sexy?
She
She's sexy? That's bullshit. You got a rough life. I don't want nobody trying to fuck moms.
No, I had a neighbor growing up, and her mom was a stripper, and she caught the most shit.
Come on.
Because back then it won't cool to be.
Come on.
Nowadays it's like you'll still catch some shit, but it ain't as bad.
My son's is in trouble.
Yeah, my mom was kind of bad.
Wait, your son's mom is a stripper?
No, she's
I'm saying
attractive.
she's
Oh,
attractive.
okay. He said it right after I said the stripper thing. I was trying to say, dang, I ain't know that.
No, nigga. I'm saying they are in trouble because
They look good.
their mother is attractive. So when they have
Yeah, imagine having your friends hitting on your mother, like her.
Like,
mom.
God damn.
damn, look at your mama booty, bro. Like, come on, what kind
Ass
of
better than
bullshit?
the mud.
So nobody asked to stay over at the house because of your mom.
Definitely not.
Well, boys
Definitely
is
not.
different too, obviously.
And I'm so glad I ain't got no girl. She'd be ugly as fuck. If I had a daughter, she would be ugly, and I would have to tell her.
Precious.
I would tell her. I'd be like,
I've only seen one. I've seen you showed me a picture of your son before.
That's because he's mixed.
He's
Yes.
really, really cute.
because he's a boy. Imagine if that was a girl. It'd be ugly.
I don't know about that. I mean, like
He would be ugly. She would be ugly.
she would be ugly.
These features, they don't translate to women.
I believe ugly people make really cute babies.
Not this face. This is a face that has got to go on a boy.
it's a radio face.
Exactly. If it goes on a girl, it fucks up the whole dynamic. It like she don't even know what's gonna happen for her. What's that?
not true.
I'm telling you.
What celebrity would your daughter look like? I'm thinking Precious.
Is she a celebrity anymore? She had that one movie. That's over.
Okay, next.
I'm just saying, you get one movie, you're not a celebrity because you got one movie.
I mean, I don't know.
Who's fucking her? That's the question.
There's a lot of people that.
You think so?
No,
Yeah.
really?
There's people.
Damn.
There's people who will. I
See,
don't know
but
who is.
I disagree with you because men are a little bit different that way. Like, I don't think success and limelight does that much. for
I ain't
men.
talking.
No, I'm just saying, there's niggas out here that like big bitches.
They gay.
That ain't true.
Theory right now. I've been saying this for years. Men that like extra big women. I ain't talking about a little
You gotta explain
overweight.
that. You gotta explain.
I'm
that.
talking
I don't
about
get it.
What's
you know
the rationale?
because they've had every gambit of type of woman. This is the last thing they trying out till they going over to the top to that dick.
That's a stretch. I gotta be honest with you. That's a stretch.
Some men only date.
Yo, I'm not talking about 250-pound women. I'm talking about I'm talking about talk show, will them out the house. You know what I'm saying?
that's 600 pound
Can't
life.
walk to the kitchen. Cankles. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Motherfucker walk to the bathroom and talk and lose 100 calories from just walking to the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about. Those motherfuckers.
Are they having sex though, bro?
Probably.
You don't think so? They fucking? Fucking is going on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure there's a category
How?
for it. There's a category for it. Look it up.
You know, I had sex with
There's a category for it.
with the times I've had sex with big girls, they've been extra into it. It's been
Have
cool.
you ever
They
watched-
can't take it though.
Dick?
What?
They can't take no dick.
That's surprising.
You
Because
think?
they not used to getting it on the regular, maybe?
I don't know. You think you gonna get in there and just be able to rip that thing up because you got more cushion for the pushing? But nah.
And I didn't mean that. No
And I ain't talking. And I'm not. When I
saying you
say
couldn't
I'm talking
get it
about
on
big
the
girls that I've been with, ain't been the ones you can't walk to the bathroom. I'm saying even like chunkier girls
Right.
as opposed to skinny girls. I've been with skinny girls. You can literally just put like Escalades in that shit. They don't give a fuck. Come on, drive an 18-wheeler in this box.
Back that shit up.
Back it up. I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the thing
Yeah,
is
that's
now? Like, I've
crazy.
kind of evolved a little bit because now having daughters, I just see that kind of shit a little bit
I don't
differently
even
now.
want
Hey yo, what could your I know we jumping all over. I don't care. I'm not following whatever. But is there anything your daughters or children could do to make you guys disown them? I want to be able with my sons, maybe because it's boys. I want to be comfortable enough to talk to them when they be like, "Yeah, Dad, I got my dick sucked today."
See, I've changed there. Like, I don't want to like sort of normalize hypersexuality, right? So for me,
That's some old like what's that? Some you reading all these books? Phil.
well, just
You
to like
changing.
overemphasize. I'm not like with my son. I mean, I have a son. He's
Yeah.
6, and I'm not going to be doing. I'm not high fiving shit because I want him to like live a little bit differently than I live. No, I'm serious. That's not even for the. That is not for the camera.
I agree with Phil.
That's not for the camera.
Fuck it, I'm ignorant. I'm high fiving my son when he gets his dick sucked at the
No,
bus.
I do think. Oh my god.
Do that shit, Zaire.
Message.
I think I get what both of y'all are saying. I don't think I'm gonna like normalize and like. I want Canary to be able to talk to me about stuff, but I don't want it to be like, damn, you did that, or. But
I
it's
can't even
different with a
imagine
girl.
your daughter.
But see,
I can't imagine that because she's such a little girl. Though.
See, but like, I mean, like, I'm not going to be the type of father where I'm going to try to sort of demonize or make sexuality.
Your girls wearing makeup though, right?
Actually, no, barely.
They're not?
How old is
For
she?
a party, so I have a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Okay.
So, but like,
Phil.
I'm not going to be the
Wait,
father.
14. That's not high school yet, is it? Is it ninth grade?
She's in ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
She fucking
finished.
Phil.
She's finished.
No, she's not.
Bro, I promise
that
you.
doesn't mean
No,
that.
I have the type of
I
relationship-
wasn't fucking in
Bro.
ninth grade.
I have the type of relationship.
though. He got
no.
upset.
I'm not. No.
What you
Listen,
talking about? You don't think she fucking?
Absolutely.
I think
not.
my 13-year-old boy
No,
is
like
fucking
the
for
thing is,
sure.
like I have what I want with my daughter is the type of relationship where she can talk to me about anything. So I'm not gonna be the father that's like, you can't date. Like, this is dirty. Don't do it. Like, I just want them to.
What
like,
would make you disown them?
So I mean, like, I gave that some thought. I mean, it would have to be something that really is like outside normal,
greedy motherfucker.
like social norms, right? Like if they molested somebody or something along those lines, it would have to be something extreme. Like
Hold on 1 second. Girl, get your goddamn hands off the food. Phil is having a moment about his family. You grabbing the food.
And you ruining his moment.
You are so fucking greedy.
That had nothing to do with anything.
we,
I'm just saying, them motherfuckers is touching me. The lashes.
They're not.
But what
Get
could,
over it.
What could Canary do to make you say, I ain't fucking with you, period?
It would have to be some sick shit. Sick shit only. Anything else, I wouldn't disown her. It would have to be some sick ass shit, like, you know what I mean?
just a regular
I'm
murder. I'm gonna be like,
cold.
where's the let's go destroy the weapon, you know? Like,
I'm cold-blooded. I'm a different type of dude because...
Yeah, like some murder.
Like
if
for
you
me,
commit a
disrespect
crime
won't
or
be
something.
tolerated. Like if my son disrespects me, I'm not fucking with him.
so like 50
My
Cent.
13-year-old.
So hold on
You're
a
a
second.
savage.
So how 50 Cent is with his son? Like you think?
Yeah,
that's
you
normal?
disrespect me, I'm not fucking with you. I don't have to fuck with you. I know that sounds crazy, but if you disrespect me, I'm not fucking with you. You disrespect your
time.
mama, I'm not fucking with you. Of course not one time, but if this is a normal
habitual thing.
Yeah, if this is habitual, you just on some bullshit, I'm not fucking with you.
God damn, those garlic.
But
knots look
disown, they
phenomenal,
look
bro.
so good.
Jesus.
I've
I
been
don't
staring at them the whole time.
I don't
I think not fucking with
I'm
you
not a
and
big
disown.
fan. I'm not a big family dude because I'm not really close to like most of my family. So because I
see that.
don't like live by that. Like because we're family, I'm supposed to be this and we supposed to be that. I don't do
So
that.
let me spin that in a
Disown
different.
and-
Let
and
me
not
spin
fucking
that
with
in a
them. Fucking with
Let
them.
me spin that in a slightly different direction on you though, right? Any deficiencies or issues I see in my children, I feel like I'm a contributing factor in.
That's true. I feel you on
So
that.
like if your son is a disrespectful piece of shit, then it probably has something to do with how you raise them to some extent.
Well, and you know what? I'm willing to say here live that because of how shit went down, and you know, I've not been as in his life as I probably should have. Not to get all serious, because I live in L.A. and he lives in Atlanta, so that has contributed to a lot of the dysfunction that we do share. But I'm just saying, I'm not going for it. I'm just not at this stage where
Flick of
I'm
the wrist.
at this stage in my life. I'm not like, if I don't want to be around you, I feel like you fucking with my energy. Like I'm not fucking with it, and that sounds crazy. I know people like, yo, how could you say that? Yo, man, I'm not fucking with that. Period. So you're gonna get it together, right? I'm gonna handle my responsibilities. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do when it comes to you. I'm gonna obviously take care of you and do what I'm supposed to do. But I mean, truly, like I'm not fucking with you if you on some bullshit.
So do you? And I know that you've actually kind of enforced this, right? There's periods of time when you'll like sort of like not talk to him so much. Or
Not
whatever.
fucking with it.
But so let me ask you, I mean, like how absolute is that? I mean, you've always given him an opportunity to kind of like for redemption, right?
Because I feel guilty because he is a black male, you know, and I know what he has to like waiting on him when he becomes an adult. But it's like it's just certain shit that I just like when you disrespect your moms and shit. Like when you talk to your mom any kind of way, I just can't understand that because see for me, like before you learn about religion and shit,
Right.
before anybody tells you what religion is, the mother is your God, right? That's the first God that a child experiences. Because whenever they cry something, the first thing they yell out, Mama, Mama, that's God, right? So in turn is when you disrespect the epicenter from where you came, you disrespecting like your God. That's your God. Because I never disrespected my mom. And anybody that know me, I got one of them mom. I got a helicopter mom. You know what I'm saying? She just hovers. You know what I mean? Still to this day. This motherfucker called me like 3-4 times a day, every day. I'm 40 years old. She calls me 3-4 times a day, every day. Okay? Still to right now. And I still ain't never just went uber crazy on her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I understand times is different. And I know his mom is different than my mom. But still, it's like, yo, I can't accept that behavior. And the way shit is set up, you can't knock a motherfucking kid out no more. I got too much to lose if I knock him out. Y'all gonna see me on the news beating the shit out of this boy?
But you can figure out what is the root of the issue. Try
What's
to
the
fix
trigger?
it. Try to help it. You know what I mean? Instead of just
I mean,
being like, I ain't fucking with you.
I'm not.
Because I think in turn that creates more problems. It can. Probably will.
Maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking. Nobody teaches you, or nobody like shows you how to be like a great parent. Like
That's
there's
a
no.
fact. We
there's-
learning every day.
We learn every day, and I think some of the hardships that I have had with my oldest, my 13-year-old, makes me a better father to my 4-year-old. You know what I'm
The
saying?
difference is literally night and day. Like how I'm
Exactly.
raising my son as opposed to how I was early on with my girls. Like patience, a focus on teaching rather than yelling, all
Yeah.
that stuff. Like it's way easier. at
Yeah, it's
4.
like, and I'm sure people gonna watch it like, damn, this nigga a piece of shit. He tell me, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not one of these people like that really give a fuck about how somebody view me. I really don't care what anyone has to say about
We
me.
believe you.
I don't give a fuck if anyone likes me at all. That doesn't matter. I never cared about being popular or liked, and I never presented my life to be perfect. You know, a lot of people want to present themselves to be perfect, like they ain't got no problems. I got problems like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that's what I think is so fucked up. To bring this back to a societal point of view, is that we all have shit in our lives that's fucked up. So whenever somebody does something in the public eye, people want to sit and judge them as if they got the perfect life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we don't.
Yeah, but we're also opting in for the microscope, right? By putting all your shit out there for everybody to see, like you're opting in.
I don't get, but what I'm saying to you is,
It's not going to affect you.
if you know that your life is not fucking perfect, if you know you got an uncle, for instance, I don't have an uncle like this, but if you have an uncle and you know your uncle was on some R. Kelly shit, right? You grew up around a motherfucker that's on some R. Kelly shit. How you gonna act outraged like you ain't got an old nasty ass uncle that's on some bullshit like that? You see what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna act like it's only them? I can't believe they did that. Oh, when Tiger Woods got caught cheating, like back in the days, and everybody just jumped on his back. How you gonna act like your husband, your daddy, wasn't a piece of shit? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna judge someone because they're not great parents when I know I have issues with my 13-year-old that I work on every fucking day, that I feel guilty about, on how we can become closer. You see what I'm saying? And that's, I'm not gonna judge somebody that gets divorced when I went through a divorce. I think marriage and raising kids are the two hardest things you could do.
Absolutely.
Period. I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely.
That is them the two hardest things. If you can, anybody, when I see people that's been married like 50, 60 years and they've raised all their children, them motherfuckers deserve like medals.
For real. 'Cause
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is
That shit is
serious.
hard as fuck. It's so frustrating. This the
And
two
then when
hardest
they be
things.
raising the kids too.
Man, them
most of the
motherfuckers is
time.
monsters. One of my best friends, they've been married like 50, 60 years. Like his this shit is amazing. Like how in the fuck, like how is that?
Right.
Like is that even possible right now? You know, we was gonna
Is
talk
it possible to? Do y'all think there is a possibility, or y'all think it's way too hard to be married for 50 years?
I definitely think it's possible, but it requires daily work.
I think it's impossible.
I think people forget that
My
that
parents
a
did it.
relationship is work. I think
It
people assume like this should be easy if it's right for me. This should be a
Well, but
walk in the park.
it is easy to get lazy though, right? If you don't constantly reinvent the relationship and figure out things to keep, like ways to keep it interesting, and I'm not even talking about sexually at all, but,
Right.
but doing interesting shit, traveling, you know, reinventing the relationship. If you're not willing to do that kind of work, then I think it's impossible.
Right.
I think
You shouldn't be in a relationship if you're not willing to do that. I feel like.
Well, but I mean, it sounds good, but practically speaking, when two people have careers and they have financial stress and kind of all the things that come along with being an adult, you know, I think people just kind of forget to pay attention to each other.
I like, not to name drop, but like Dr. Dre, the illest shit he said to me, people be like, "Oh, what's the greatest shit?" But the illest shit he said to me, like, recently I was going through my divorce and shit, and I went to his house and I was talking to him, and I was asking him like how have you done it? You know, him and Nicole have been together so long, and you know, obviously he been working in this business, and he was like, what happens is we work so hard at the studio, right? Or when we out working, and most men when they out working, and we forget when we come home that we got to work 4 times as hard at the house.
That's absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? And when he hit me with that, I'm like, fuck. And maybe it was because I was lazy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I come home, in my situation, I just want to go to sleep. Yep. And I want to lay down. And then, you know, after we had my son, it was just like, I didn't even want to really, you know, I think I got lazy with it. And so maybe that's like a test. Maybe I have to work on that before I could say I would ever be in a marriage ever again, because I blame myself for like my marriage not working. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's probably what it was. I was working so hard at the studio that I didn't want to work at home. And then success makes you like less tolerant of anything.
Yeah, because you feel like you're supposed to.
Like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I'm paying for everything. Shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what was like fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm telling my business. I'm talking my shit on here. Yeah. You see that? And go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, what was you about to say?
I was gonna talk about how we about to fuck this food up real quick.
So good. I can't even focus. Go ahead, throw a couple of them garlic knots for me.
I'm about to fuck this shit.
This
Oh.
shit.
Anyway.
I mean, you know, like I got married in my mid-20s, and it was my first real relationship, and I just feel like I was way too young to kind of understand like the kind of work that was required in order to give that a fair chance. Because I know I had a great woman, like I really did. You know, what the relationship turned both of us into was pretty terrible. But in her core and as a mother, like, you know, there's no one better. I just wasn't ready for it.
Do you think you're too young? At a certain age is too young to be married? I think it's a little too young to get married at 20 something. But then again, you see these older relationships, or you see like even
I just think it was a different
people,
time though.
But even younger people are doing great.
But if you got a divorce back like a lot of the older couples, if you got a divorce, you would get like
socially ostracized. Yeah, like
you
know, the Catholic Church as recently as like 10, 15 years ago would excommunicate you from the church if you got a divorce. Like it wasn't possible to be a divorced male or female and get your communion, for example, in the Catholic Church.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's crazy. I wonder, did they have counseling back in the day?
That was funny because I was just thinking about that.
Did they have counseling? Is that some new shit? And I want to say this, and I know a lot of people are advocates of counselors and going to see shrinks and shit, because I've done that. Okay, and I personally, no disrespect to anybody else that's on that, I think all of that is a crock of shit.
Well, you know,
I think people that need counselors don't have a good friend base that they can go to.
Skills.
Oh,
It's
good
like a
communication.
referee.
Because for instance, when you were having issues and I was having issues, right? I can communicate with you and know you're gonna give me, you understand my situation better than someone that's a fucking stranger, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit with somebody that does not know my ex-wife or who I'm in a relationship with, don't have a history of knowing me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to spill my guts.
But it's just it's a mediation basically, right?
Yeah.
You have a mediator. Like their role isn't to like drive the argument in any direction. Their role is to kind of referee in effect, right? So I actually think
it's not a biased opinion.
yeah, and I think it's literally,
I think it's all crock of shit. Like I think that whole industry of like rehab, all them counselors, oh, come talk to me, I'm gonna get you off drugs. That shit don't work. It gotta come from within
I think
you.
there's a reason why you think that though.
A mix of both.
Grab that Tabasco, please. Oh, sorry. Continue, because we're gonna be smacking.
You know,
y'all.
you were just talking
'cause I need
about
to try
the social stigma that divorce used to carry. Well, mental health's kind of the same way, right? I mean, think about it. Like people used to look at people that would go see psychologists or psychiatrists and be like, well, that means you're crazy, right? So I don't think that there's anything wrong with seeking help because depression and anxiety are real things.
Things.
And so if people can get help with that, whether it be medication, I actually think that having a counselor and being able to talk through your issues is much better than over medicating somebody and turning them into a zombie.
But I think, but don't you think you should? I mean, you don't. I guess a lot of people don't have a good core around them to have people to talk to.
Well, it's one thing.
This shit crazy. Sorry, hold on, Phil.
Yeah, it's
One
really
second.
good.
Let me celebrate you. Get it up.
Right here.
Bussin'.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
If vegan food tasted like this consistently, I'd be all over it.
Chef, what have you just given us right here?
Can I get the butter? The dip with the sauce.
The vegan butter? What did you just give us right here? Because this is. Tell us.
I eat an unhealthy amount of butter. It's really bad. You
Well,
can just leave it.
That's actually vegan butter. It's not made from animal products.
Is it gonna taste like what she's expecting?
I'm pretty sure.
That's what I did the
Yeah, clarified.
whole
Yeah.
knot in to get the flavor.
You know that I heard they have like whole things where people just listen to people eat.
What?
Yeah, what is it called? Mukbang? Mukbang?
What?
Yeah, mukbang.
Here we go.
What is
I'm about
that?
to do it for y'all. This is what it sounds like.
Show it to me. Show it to me. I like that.
Is
Where
that
you find
is that a
that?
fetish?
That shit kind of turning me on. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god.
People like to hear like
But people do like to hear it. Yeah, stuff like
all
that.
that stuff, that's-
Opening
yeah.
chips, doing stuff
And
like this.
Bro, what is wrong with people?
I actually was into it. I like her. I actually want you to do that again. Mukbangers. Hit me with that mukbang.
Wait, try it, Phil.
Are you still turned on, Stat?
No. I don't like your mukbang.
Never mind, man. Damn.
This shit fire.
It is.
So, our general consensus, you guys believe that counseling works.
No, it can. I gotta tell you a story. So, when we started having issues in our marriage, we decided to go to counseling together. And my ex-wife was pretty religious, and her church offered marriage counseling. Mm-hmm. And so we go see the associate pastor that's responsible for it. You got a question?
I was asking her for a paper towel.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
That's all right. And so the associate pastor is the guy that was sort of running the marriage counseling program. And so we walk into his office and I sit down. And it was a black pastor, so he was, I think, probably already irritated because I'm in there with my wife. So seemed like he already had a little bit of a distaste for me or disdain for me. And so then he asks me, he was like, "Son, are you saved by Jesus Christ? Like, have you accepted Christ into your life?" And I was like, I believe in God, but I don't know if I'm not such a big fan of institutional religion, and I'm not sure how into that I am. And he told us right there on the spot that if I wasn't willing to accept Jesus Christ into my life, there was no hope for the marriage whatsoever. And he basically sent us on our way.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Okay, everybody listening to the podcast that's super religious, y'all might finna get mad at me. You can go ahead. I have some outrageous takes.
At least he put his disclaimer on.
But this is what it is, okay? Engagement rings.
Can I have one? Can I have one, Zane?
You keep mukbanging or muckracking like that, and you just might.
Engagement rings. That was a marketing scheme that was set forth by the De Beers company to sell more diamonds. The term "a girl's the best friend" and how much money you should spend on an engagement ring.
Trademarked.
Yes, this is all a scheme for people. Okay.
Scheme.
Santa Claus. That is something that was the Coca-Cola made Santa Claus look the way he looked. It's not a coincidence that he wears red and white. If you really search the history about what was going on and what the old Santa, when they would dress up and wear those costumes, it was men. It was a festival of men out fucking each other. If you really want to see what's going on. Anyway, it's not a guy that delivers presents to children. You know what I mean? Candy has nothing to do with Halloween. Okay.
Talk about it,
Or
sir.
Valentine's Day. This is all marketing. All right.
Thank you.
Christmas, same shit. We already talked about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus is nothing but Santa Claus for adults. Yeah, sit on that egg till it hatch. Everybody's so concerned about what happens after they die instead of being concerned about what's going on while you're alive. And so I'm not here to try to destroy 300 years of what religion means to certain people. But you gotta really just start like as you grow older, you gotta like look at some of this shit and like you can't really believe what the fuck.
Think about it. It's
like, come on, be serious.
It's population control. Even Napoleon said that religion is the opiate of the masses, and that's because how do you keep people happy while they're poor and miserable? You tell them that heaven is going to be incredible. Like just suck it up and deal with it while you're alive.
Yes.
And when you die, you're going to this amazing palace. And,
Yes.
You know.
There's no. And guess what? I don't know. I don't know that either. You know, but I know one thing: you're not dying, and there's gonna be some palace waiting on you. That's not how this works.
So what do you think it's gonna be? Radio silence and like
It's
crickets?
the same shit when you get it. Like if anybody's ever had surgery or been in a coma, or when you go to sleep,
Don't remember shit.
you're just out. It's over. I just think it ends. You know what I'm saying? Shit's over.
So you don't believe in the concept of a soul or any of that. You just think like when.
I believe in energy.
And what happens to that energy? Does that go anywhere?
I believe it passes. I think energy doesn't die. I believe it passes.
So that means you believe in reincarnation?
I
So it
believe,
transfers
but
to
I believe
something
it
else?
transfers to the earth. So once we're buried, we go back to which we came. The energy goes into the dirt and it transfers to other things. That soil that you are decomposed under, it produces a plant. It's life again. You see what I'm saying? So you in actuality are reincarnated, just not into the form that in which you was originally here as. That's how I see it. I don't think you fucking die and then next you come back
But we're
as
not
a
going
squirrel.
into the soil.
No, but
we're in a cast.
I mean, religion though.
Even if you're burnt, you still go into the air. It's like, you know, that shit.
I gotta tell you, I mean, I mean, religion for a lot of people is a great crutch, right? Like when you know, they say like let go and let God. Like for people that really embrace and believe that, it makes life, I'm sure, much, much easier to be able to like punt all your problems to this like, you know, person in the sky.
My thing is, whatever you believe in.
Yeah, you can believe
If
what
it's
you want.
giving you some type of positive outlook and it's making you happier and it's making you feel better, go for it.
I just think with the,
I
with the
respect that.
caveat, with
Whatever
the
it is
with
that
the
your belief
caveat
is.
being though, is if it gives you so much comfort that you don't fight for your position in this life that you have directly in front of you, then I'm all for it. But I think a lot of people, like I said, sort of displace their expectations for this life and punt them to the next life that they think is going to be like amazing and in heaven.
No, I'm not doing that.
But I respect it. I'm not here to like say someone's stupid because that's what
Right.
they believe in, and I'm not here to like shatter the structure of what everybody adheres to. I think people can do what they want. I personally believe, me myself, that it's fucking Santa Claus and that Jesus shit is all one bundle to me. I don't believe in any of that.
It's big business too. Like I mean,
Yeah.
think about any other business where you literally pay no taxes.
It's all
Like
business.
a church
It's a
pays
hustle.
no tax. I can't believe that those preachers of LA were crazy enough to do that TV show because they literally looked like religious pimps.
Shit was crazy.
Like
Now,
who would
what-
go to that church after watching that
People
show?
still went.
In masses, I mean, it's like, you know. Like,
I don't even know. I don't watch TV. I feel so.
I mean, the church or meat market. Be some bitches at the church.
oh my God.
I'm saying, what do you like? I think that's the best place to go to meet a bride now. Where as a
Church.
I'm saying I don't go to church. That's probably why I ain't got no bitches. But I'm
You want
saying,
to call me on Sunday
no. Fuck, I
What
can't.
oh, you go to church?
so you can see.
Where do you go?
So you can see if there's any girls in there.
Where do you go? Where you go to church? I know some bitches in there, and they freaks too. Them bitches be freaks. You go to church?
I don't be seeing nobody in there.
Church girls is freaks, for sure. Suck big dick.
I hate y'all. Now I'm not.
Yeah, Christina, give your church a plug on the air. Like, where do you go to church?
Yeah, where do you go?
I go to one LA.
That's the name of it.
I've been there before.
Really? It's like a big church.
Yeah, it's getting
Who's the
bigger and
pastor?
bigger. Torre and Sarah.
Tor-
Jakes.
oh, they like a team.
No, it's TD Jake's son-in-law or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's TD Jakes is out here mobbing.
Big business.
Damn, this nigga got
Yeah,
And they
because now
televise it.
they're
They have it in Denver and in LA, and so they I mean, it's literally like I mean, I don't think the church is that big in LA, right, in terms of size, but the number of people that
Like a
watch
little
that
auditorium.
stuff. Yeah, it's a small auditorium, but they broadcast and they get so much money, bro.
That's crazy. I'm in the wrong business. I should.
I think you could be a hell of a preacher. Seriously,
I would kill it.
You would.
Wow.
Lord, please don't let this happen.
Lord to hear that crowd. I do it? I ain't been to church in a long time, but I remember that. I told the Lord he heard my
That's
cry.
that old school Southern.
Oh,
It's a little different now.
they don't do that no more. Damn, what they do?
Not out here.
No, they try to
See,
make
back
it-
home
no.
is different because I still watch my church from back home too.
I mean, this shit
Bro,
entertaining as
no,
fuck.
but that's
They
the
get
thing
dancing
is
and
now
shit.
I think it's for entertainment value also. They're like almost like little concerts, bro. Like the musical performances are like really well done. You know Marcus that we play basketball with, like he performs at churches
He
every
raps?
Sunday. No, he sings.
For real?
And he plays instruments, and every Sunday, this is like something he does professionally.
at?
He gets like $500 per church. Per
Where is it? What?
He's performing at church with his trifling
Who
ass.
is
He's like
it?
the Trey Songz of the church.
He is. He
is he?
absolutely-
Trifling as fuck. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's my nigga for real. Oh,
I'm gonna show him to you.
that is crazy. Man, he is a
You know
whore.
No comment. No comment.
He's a whore out here singing to the church ladies. That's crazy. Yeah, the preacher kind of like the airplane pilot. They get all the pussy anyway.
I wanted to be a pilot for a little.
You want to fly planes? Yeah, I know. Like the air, I was told because I knew a girl that was a flight attendant. I dated a flight attendant back in the days, and she told me that the pilots be fucking all the flight attendants,
For real.
and they be getting drunk. She was like a lot of pilots be alcoholics.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot.
A lot of pilots be like really be alcoholics. You be getting on the plane thinking them motherfuckers, them niggas be faded as fuck.
Coasting. Let me
Coast.
smell your breath.
Niggas be faded.
We should make them blow into the thing like how the police officers make people blow.
Shit
See if
crazy.
they faded or not.
I gotta tell you, that actually brings up another interesting point. You know, like I really have a strong aversion for people that are messy at work. And actually, in this climate now, there's
Oh, you
actually-
mean like doing
yeah,
like
messy,
Ugh.
like dating or dealing with people that you work with, especially if you're in a position where you're sort of senior to them. Like I think it's literally not only a horrible idea because it could ruin your life, but also about as unethical as it gets.
he sounded so corporate when he said that.
Unethical.
But you know it's crazy because in the entertainment business, you know, this is why it's coming out in entertainment, a lot of this like the creepy shit.
Mm-hmm.
The line is so like it's not like, you know what I'm saying, because you're hanging out with people. You know, in music you don't know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit is so casual. It's not like you're going to like a workplace. It's not like we at the studio and it's, even though that's our workplace, but it's super casual. There's no punch in clock.
So you don't think there's anything wrong with it?
No, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying I can see how it, you know, get misconstrued. I'm sure, I'm just being honest. I have said something inappropriate to a woman in my life.
But
like
I gotta,
Not inappropriate, but with, like so in the entertainment.
my
this-
lawyer, right, the black woman, right. I told her I've sexually harassed her. I've said something.
Oh
that was,
my God.
I have. Like I made a comment about her legs, like one time, like back in the day.
Did she stop you? Did she say like?
Well, she was like, I made a comment about her legs, like, oh, look at them legs. That, ooh, horse, like on some shit like that. That shit's inappropriate. It was inappropriate.
Do this noise again?
Like, you know, like a horse. It was inappropriate.
no, but so for me, it's a little bit different.
for me, at the time, I didn't think it was foul because I wasn't looking at it like that. I thought I was complimenting her because she had nice legs. But in retrospect, as a grown man, like, damn, you know, she been my attorney for a long time. Like, damn, that's foul. You shouldn't even say. You shouldn't like what you call it, objectify a woman in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So-
it's uncomfortable.
Exactly. And that shit goes on so much in music.
It's so normalized.
It goes
normal.
on so much, like in any industry, literally across the board, any sector, whether it's academia or business or entertainment, like it's just what happens. And I'm actually really glad that that's changed.
I'm
so-
just happy I'm not a woman. Like that shit, like
Because guys also take it to another level where like they think they can touch you.
yeah.
Or they think they can, and it's like, and then some guys will blame it on like how you look or what you're wearing or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, it's kind of
if I have on a crop top, you go hug me. Now all of a sudden you're hugging me like here. You know what I mean? Like, why are you doing
Trying
that?
to sneak a piece that lower
Yeah,
back.
like-
Lower back touching is
That shit
instantly
is
creepy.
so fucking creepy. Like,
Yeah, lower back
ew.
touching is foul.
You know, but it brings up an interesting question though, because like with all the Me Too movement right? I mean, at what point does any kind of flirtation become problematic, right?
You can't flirt.
I mean, that's kind of where it's headed,
You
right?
can't flirt at work. You can't do it. Like, don't do that.
I
Don't
literally-
fucking do that.
I would never, ever in a million years, ever.
Don't do it.
You never did.
I've never, even when I was young, it's the one thing that I'm kind of proud of myself. I would have never, ever.
I've definitely sexually harassed a
Have
woman.
you ever fucked any of the people that you work with?
Girls?
No, but he's
In my life?
It's a little bit different though,
What?
because he's never had a corporate job.
Yeah, I never had a corporate job.
He's not.
What?
No, I mean, think about it.
I've been fucking girls I work with since McDonald's. I've been working
but
this
he's
thing
also-
since the Happy Meals. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit, I worked at Mickey D's. I was slinging this dick.
Somebody's being real optimistic.
What are you talking about? I am inappropriate.
No, but he's also an independent contractor, though.
I am inappropriate. That's why I could never work a regular job. If it wasn't for this, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing. I cannot be in a structured situation. I'm more responsible now than I have ever been, and I could never work in a structured
Bro, you
situation.
don't want to,
Did you
but
really work at
you definitely
McDonald's?
could. You
What?
definitely could.
But I would get.
Bro, you studied business at the University
but-
of Florida. Like, if you wanted to, you definitely could. You don't want to.
What I'm saying, my whole disposition, who I am, is inappropriate. As you guys, this is episode 2. You're gonna see. Anybody that knows me, I am inappropriate all the time. My mother has no tact. Her mother has no tact. He comes from a long I'm
line
from a
of-
long line of ignorant motherfuckers that say the shit that they're not supposed to say. I am him. I'm going to say shit on here that's going to offend everybody. And guess what? Fuck you if you offended. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to say it. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I'm not doing this for you to like me, motherfuckers.
And you know what?
It doesn't matter. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do because I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So in a situation where I'm at a job and it's structured and like if a girl come in with a dress on, I'm gonna say, damn, out here killing them. Nigga, I work with you. You come in here with some shit off and be like, okay, Christina, Dana, nigga, out here doing what she do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. Motherfucker, fuck it. I'm wrong. Shit. Okay? I'm gonna
Some niggas take
compliment.
it too far though.
Yeah, I ain't touching
that's
and
the thing
raping.
is, though,
Like,
like, he's still, I mean, he's in a unique position because of like what he does for a living. But he still, I think, acknowledges that it's wrong for
Right.
people to like hold promotions.
yeah, it's
and, you know, like,
wrong. I know it's wrong.
Can you speak on that? Yes.
Like
Like,
what?
people will hold. Like he said, like people.
it happens in literally every, like at universities,
Yep.
graduate school students, the sort of department heads,
Holding
no pressure.
promotions, retaliating.
In any industry where there's a hierarchy, this shit happens, and I think it's super fucked up.
I'm gonna tell you this. You know, I'm single. Beautiful ladies. If you want to work for me and get promoted, you welcome to suck my dick. Give me the job you want. I'm gonna move you up. You gonna get a raise, baby. You're gonna get a raise, baby. Like if you work for me and you're beautiful and you try to give me some head to get ahead, you're gonna get ahead. I mean, I'm not fucking.
Please don't listen to him. He don't mean that. That ain't even. He's joking. Dad joke.
I'm ignorant. I am ignorant. You know what ignorant means? The stem word is ignore.
Yeah, ignore him.
I am ignoring what the fuck is going on because I get to say what I want to say. What the fuck are we talking about?
I can't believe you only have sons because you deserve a daughter. Pretty
I'm not a
badly.
scumbag though. I've never like shitted on a girl like dogged her. I got boys that have like when I like Kobe Bryant. I don't know him personally. Know nothing about him. But the fact that dude has all that money and all that success and is a great basketball player, but all he has is daughters, tells me everything I need to know about him.
The scumbaggeries at
He is a scumbag. Never met him. Know nothing about him. He keep having daughters. He did some bullshit. The universe won't give him one boy. You know he want a boy. He keep dumping babies in that girl. How many girls she gonna have?
dumping babies in that girl.
I'm saying how many she gonna do it? How long?
How many she gonna
How
do
many
it?
she gonna do? How many babies how many girls he gonna have? You know he want a boy.
He want a boy.
Look at him. He want one so bad, a little Kobe Jr. You know he wants a boy.
If he really wanted to have a boy, he could make that
could.
happen. Super easy.
He could.
Really?
Yeah, what
But
do
then
you
it'd be like a she-male.
What?
No, like a little chemical baby.
Little boy, girl.
Shake the the petri dish.
Little pussy with a dick in there. Whoop whoop! Surprise. That's what happens when you start getting them test tube babies.
Stat, do you remember the pep talk we had earlier about how we need to embrace, like not say the wrong thing? Like, you're really violated on every single level.
Every fucking level.
I'm just saying, what are we doing this for? Like, if I'm not gonna be me, you know what I'm
What
saying?
are we here for?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna I'm not applying for a job. I don't want to be president of anything of the United States. I'm not doing this so that I can turn around and have a successful own a, I don't know what you know what I mean. I'm not doing it so I can be the new Black Oprah. Like, I'm not trying to
as opposed to the white Oprah.
I'm just saying the male Black Oprah. Like, I'm doing this shit because I'm kicking it with my peoples. Right now, Christina's on her phone.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Not being in the moment.
Yo, what did he say? He's gonna go take him to the box office when you get home. You coming through? You thought that's one of them?
No, wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
No,
Did you just check in?
I don't want to see your shit. I don't want to see your shit. I don't want to see.
Look, you want to see? Look,
I don't want to see. No,
it was my nose. So ass.
Oh, I thought you were checking in.
Nah, she know what
Get
that
the
was.
fuck outta here.
What'd he say? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? That hit you with that YWA? Where you at? I remember the first time I got that, I was like, Wire? What the fuck is this? Wire? What? Nigga, I'm not getting. I'm 40. It's not getting. You
40's
are.
not old.
Shit. Old as fuck.
40's the new 40.
Oh.
I hate when people
Just to be
say
clear.
this is the new that. No,
Let me
it's
tell you.
not old.
Total bullshit.
I remember the first time I was fucking and my balls was just like, we just heard pow, pow, pow. You thinking you?
We got that hang time.
They got that hang time. That's the first thing to go. Them balls start. I mean, I need to get a ball
They
lift.
say it's hearing. They say it's
Is
hearing.
that a thing?
What? Your titties gonna sag too?
Too late.
They sagging?
Yeah.
Yeah. So balls, I think it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's called gravitational
Hey,
pull.
feel this. Hold on. Feel this skin right here. That's how my balls feel.
So nasty. I did not see that coming.
Oh my God! You just got harassed.
Oh shit!
Hold on a second, Stat. Does she
Is
get
it harassment?
Stat? Does she get a promotion?
I'm just saying.
Does she get a promotion?
I'm just saying. Ball, elbow skin when you have it in, that's the same skin that's on the balls. That's
So
my.
this is what my balls would feel like?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Let me see. Let me touch your ball.
No.
Let me touch your elbow balls, girl.
Your elbows.
Your elbows.
I need a really small piece. I don't know how I got that full off of that plate.
Ooh,
That plate was so
right.
small.
No, me too.
Right now, she got that lasagna coming through.
Like a half of that for me.
She got
Yeah,
that.
we could just split a piece.
Give Stanley the big piece because big man, big piece.
Yeah, let me get that thing over there. You know.
I don't know how I got so full.
Well, guys, this has been awesome. You know.
Did we actually hit any of the topics that we were trying to hit?
No.
Fuck that. We'll do it next time. We can do what we want.
We doing what the fuck we want
And she
here.
did it again with her earring. Her bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Oh, sweet tater pie.
Yeah, damn.
Sweet tater pie. Bussin'. Hold on, girl. Let me get that before we cut off. I guess we can go to. We're gonna take us up out of here because let me see what we gonna leave with.
What we gonna leave with?
We gonna leave with.
Something.
Al
This
Green.
snap.
Y'all know what it is.
Yo, this
I appreciate y'all.
The status report.
Come and get it from the source.
But I wonder how many people we offended tonight.
Oh my God.
Was that?
I tell you what I